Hi folks, Peter Kalos here with your acting tip for the day. One key ingredient that most actors leave out is observing real life. This is the habit for most actors. They get the script, we read our script, we sit in our bedroom or in our living room, we memorize the lines, and then we kind of work along how I'm going to do the line. We act it out. We act angry, we act sad, we think of when I'll pick up the book, when I'll put it down, when I'll say the line, how I'll react when the other person talks. It's acting 101. It's basic high school shit. It is, right? That's how most actors work. There are many ingredients that we need. Apart from the script, you also need a sense of character, a sense of behavior, a sense of, what's going on in the scene, all these other things which we've talked about. This is one ingredient that also is needed. As actors, what we are doing is we're selling human nature, we're selling human behavior on a screen. And a lot of great actors, not good actors, great actors, sit there and they observe real life. I've shared this story with many people. Shelley Winters, an amazing actress, she used to catch the subway in New York to observe people going to work and then try and catch those same people coming home from work. Coming home, they're different. And what you don't do as an actor, most of you, is go out there and find your character, observe their behavior, and then put it in your work. Not mimic. Mimicking is different. I want you to learn how to trigger that same kind of reaction. We're going to watch a couple of clips today. One of them, the documentary is called American Murder, The Family Next Door. It's on Netflix right now and you should watch it. It's quite powerful. The first scene I want you to watch when the son who killed his wife and kids confesses to the father. Basically, he just failed the polygraph test. He's been interrogated. And I want you to watch his behavior. Watch this, and then we'll talk. So, here they are on the internet.
What's going on here? This polygraph failed it. There, because there's too much emotions. So, I mean, they're not going to let me go. There's any reason why they shouldn't. They know I had an affair. And they know. I can't think about that. Anything else you want to tell me? What's going on? Or what happened or anything you're feeling things about? When we had that conversation that morning, it was emotional and told her about separation and everything like that. Mm-hmm. I want to protect her. What? I want to protect her. I don't want to protect her. I don't know what else to say.
I'm going to pause the video there really quickly. I want you to watch a few things. He's being interviewed for 5 to 6 hours at this stage. I think it says like 7 or 8. It's not an empty table. There's a few glasses of water on it. There's notes that the police brought in front of him. When the cop was sitting there before, he had his notes out. It's not just an empty table, right? And now he's about to confess. Listen to the texture of his voice.
And then I really her. She hurt her. So she started hurting kids. One, she's smothered. I choked him. Did she kill him? Yeah.
And taking what the father does also as an actor.
She took both from the dead. I forgot him, Shandy. She killed the folks to see him fall. Choked him to death. Lost it and choke her. This is rage.
Now we're going to watch the next clip. This is when he's already confessed. Remember when he confessed to the father? He didn't admit to killing the kids. He couldn't do it. It was too strong for him, too powerful. So he admitted it in private later on. He said, I killed both kids and the wife. This is him in courtroom. Watch, take note.
Throw them away like garbage. Why did Nico, Celeste, Bella, and Shanann have to lose their lives in order for him to get what he wanted? Your understanding was like first of all.
This is the mother of the
I wanted
victim
to say that
talking.
to him for this moment.
Watch his reaction.
We loved you like a son. We trusted you. Your faithful wife trusted you. Your children adored you, and they also trusted you. Your daughter Bella Marie sang a song proudly. I don't know if you got to see it, but it was, Daddy, you're my hero. I have no idea who gave you the right to take their lives, but I know God and his mighty angels were there at that moment to bring them home to paradise. Thank you, Your Honor.
And this is everything. That moment right there is
Yourself for the
everything.
record.
Do you see that? What you saw there, there's an old saying that says Marlon Brando is more interesting from the back than most actors are from the front. When we saw him in the interview room, we didn't see his face, but you could hear it in his voice. He didn't just sit there as an actor and create nothing. He had all this internal stuff that was brewing. I mean, it's massive. It doesn't get bigger than killing your 2 kids and wife and then having to tell your dad. See, most actors play the tough guy. Tough exterior, I won't show anything. Tough exterior only works if you've created something internally and you've boiled it so much that it's bursting to come out and you're holding it back. So most actors, especially guys, easily 80%, they act tough exterior with nothing going on and we sense it. We can feel it. When he's in the courtroom, he did not say one freaking word. He didn't have to. He didn't just sit there. Most actors would do this. Act tough, act tough, act tough. He was melting inside. He was fucking destroying himself. And the leg was shaking like shit. See, if I told an actor, just shake your leg, and some directors might do that, just shake your leg, act nervous, all I'm doing is shaking the leg, but the rest of the body's going, why the fuck am I shaking my leg? Your job is to create something parallel that would make you so nervous, so sick to your stomach, that you would feel that. Look, there's other serial killers that show no emotion, and we've seen that. That's different. That's his kid, his wife. But even then, when you look deeply in their eyes, you see that there is something going on. Most actors create nothing. And I guarantee you, most actors, if they got this scene, they go, oh, it's an easy scene today. I don't have any lines. I'm just going to turn up to court and sit there and look broody. I'm going to show you one clip now, because they did make this into a film. I want to show you one clip of an actor that didn't do his work. Just watch this for a sec. Now I want you to look at this photograph. On the right, we have the real family. On the left, we have a still from the film. This actor, as far as I'm concerned, didn't do his job. Look at the real guy. Look at that smile. He is trying to play a murderer. He's trying to show you something that someone's done and trying to hide it. That's the real guy. That smile and that smile are massively different. They look enough alike. They cast him because he's got somewhat of a name, he's got a certain look, he's got a certain charm. But as far as I'm concerned, He didn't do his work. If he was a higher level of actor, we're talking about the top, you know, the Marlon Brandos, the Hoffmans, the De Niros, the Pacinos. They would have done their research. Fucking people like Sean Penn would have knocked this out of the park, and De Niro. They would have looked and seen these photographs and go, this guy here is trying to act happy. This guy over here is trying to, either he got directed that way or it's his choice to say, hey, I'm a murderer, I'm gonna hide it. There's nothing to hide. This, he's having an affair. He's genuinely happy with the family, but also there's something in it. But look at the difference, night and day. One's showing, one's hiding. This is bad acting, this is real life. In acting, we create things, we bold them, and then you hide them. In acting, as actors, we want to show them because we want the camera to see it. And it's called overacting. It's called doing too much. There's nothing behind it. We can sell it. Unfortunately, you know, it's one of the films he was a lead in. He should have done his research. I don't know if he has the skill or not. I don't know the guy. I'm just judging by this film. And I saw the film. It's fucking horrible, right? But I blame him. And I blame him directly because at the end of the day, it's your work. The director can worry about what you wear. The director can worry about the camera angle. Your job as an actor is to create it. And he should have done his research. He should have gone, I would have gone to prison and interviewed this guy. That's what I know quite a few heavyweight actors. That's what they would have done without a doubt, right? And they would have asked him in this photo, what were you thinking? Maybe didn't have time. Maybe doesn't have the skill. But at the end of the day, you know, we didn't get any big nominations for this film, and he should have. He should have blown it out of the park. That's your work. That's what you need to understand, that acting is skill. It's not just memorizing lines. So one big thing I want you all to do your research, observe real life, and don't just copy it. Rediscover it. Create the circumstances of real life, and it could give you the same behavior, or it could give you something different. The point is, it will be yours, it will be unique, but it will be something. You're not copying, you're rediscovering. Massive difference. Take in real life. So, the final message to all this is, take in real life. Observe it. Amazing actors do, they get amazing real results. Why don't you? Why do you just sit in your freaking room and memorize lines and think you're gonna get the same result? It's not gonna happen. I mean, wake up. It's a lot more work than people think. You've just gotta put in the work. People don't, unfortunately, right? So that's the acting tip for the day. Use it. And for those of you that are in the online class, we're gonna do those scenes. We're gonna do the father-son scene where he confesses. We're also gonna do the scene in courtroom, and maybe even the mother. That one's worth looking at, okay? Talk again later. Take care, bye.